Everyone. Hope everyone's having a fun day today. So, How the Train Dragon recently got a live action remake that came out a couple of days ago, and it's back in Burger King. I mean, the live action version. I think I have some of the toys from when How the Train Dragons 1 was in Burger King and McDonald's. Somewhere around here. Really, really, really old. And yeah, I know this movie Hidden World came out 2019. I'm 6 years too late. I finally watched it today, an hour ago. Hey, better late than never. I do want to give my opinion on the movie. So most of the characters are there. Fish Legs takes care of a baby in the movie. And I guess, the movie's big theme is letting go and change. It's okay to let stuff go. Yeah, Hiccup lets the dragons be free to live in the hidden world, safe from everyone else. And some people didn't like the ending, which I can kind of get. The dragons are basically domesticated. And Burke is extremely overpopulated by the dragons. They then moved to a new area after they were attacked by Grimmel. Now, unfortunately, How to Train Dragons, the Nine Realms, kind of undoes this ending, where our new kids basically, have to tame dragons again. And they were modern-day villains trying to use dragons for evil to take over the world. So that's fun. Alright, what did the other characters do? Snarl was trying to get, I guess, love from Hiccup's mom? Or wants to hear the words, she's proud of him? I can kind of understand that. Like, in the show... Well, yeah, in the show, we do meet Snotlout's, dad, who basically tells him that your family never loses, ever. They all win. So he does press his son to do his best and to win. And we'll probably disown him or kick him out if he, loses. So, Snotlout, that's his whole role. He does say that he's second in command. And he's saying he's waiting for Hiccup to fail so he can take over as chief of the village. Now, Snotlout was a bit petty in the TV show. There's an episode where him and Hiccup are stuck in an island with Alvin the Terrible hunting them. He then mentions how he's jealous of Hiccup. How everyone adores him and not Snotlout. But I do like to think that they did become good friends in the show. I think, was it Ryder at Burke or something like that? I think they made 3 different shows. I still gotta watch the other 2 shows. The Race to Someone and there's one where they find someone and they add to the village. Not in this movie whatsoever. Well, then again, I haven't fully watched the show. Maybe she left. So there's that. What else? Alright, so what else do the other characters do? Rough Nut and Tough Nut are there. Rough Nut basically, his whole character is, I have a beard. Have a beard hug, it'll calm you down. Shoves Hiccup into his beard to calm him down, and I'm glad the characters are doing something. Then again, I'm pretty sure like the characters were done in the show, where I don't think there's not much left for them to develop or do anything. This is basically, and Hiccup is thinking about marrying Astrid. I mean, they are in a relationship. They do become boyfriend girlfriend at the end of the first movie. And I am glad they don't just immediately begin the second movie with them getting married. They pace it. They do at the end of the third movie, which is, it's fine. We get to see their relationship grow throughout each movie and show. Alright, let's see. Oh, Toothless also falls in love with the Light Fury. So there is some deleted scenes in the alternate beginning. Alternate beginning is well, how did it begin again? So some deleted scenes was basically Astrid talking to Hiccup's mom. The mom said, like, yo, you remind me a lot of her, like, yeah, Hiccup is basically, a lot like his father, Stoic. Speaking of, Stoic was in this movie, too. We see flashbacks of a young Hiccup and his father. One of the scenes is basically where a baby bird falls on this nest and broke its wing. Stoic was going to kill it or end its suffering. Hiccup says, no, don't. Stoic does save it and says, now we gotta take care of it. There are some nice moments in the flashbacks. I like that. Alright, as for the villain, Tough Nut basically annoys the villain. I found that scene funny. As she never shuts up and just annoys him. And she let us slip where they were hidden and then had his men follow her back. Okay, so Grimwald's okay villain. He's not like intimidating and strong like Draco in the second movie. Now that guy, yeah, when we first see him, he basically had a dragon that burns the entire kills off like basically a lot of village leaders from other nations, other Viking leaders. Stoic survived, of course. Damn, that was horrifying. Grimwald basically drugs the dragons into doing what he wants them to do. And I was kind of hoping that the drugs would wear off on the dragons and they would immediately turn on Grimwald. I was kind of hoping that would have been the way he would went down. No. He falls to death and, well, I guess, being as old as he is, most likely shattered every bone in his body on impact and drowned. Same death as Draco in the Draco in the second movie. It's fine. First, the Red Death died by blowing up the shooting a fireball inside its mouth, blown up from the inside. Horrific way to go. Draco was then dragged underwater by the dragon he was controlling. So most of Hiccup's friends are just there. I mean, I guess the arcs are all completed. Second movie was basically like Tough Nut trying to find. Basically, Fish Legs is not allowed trying to compete who gets to be with Tough Nut. She mentions that Fish Legs and Snotlow are part of a harem, which is, I don't know if that's what Vikings do. Whatever. Alright, so I do like, this movie is mostly about Astrid and Hiccup and Toothless and, the Light Fury. I do like how we do see some scenes from the past movies. Toothless using art to impress her. growling when she steps on the yacht. There's a scene where the Light Fury saves Hiccup and does that cute thing that Toothless did by looking at him while flying. That was nice. So this movie is pretty well, is great. The DVD case is great, fun. I kind of wish I had pictures other than it being the color, but whatever. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Was it a good finale? Yes. I gotta go back and rewatch the TV shows. God, I miss having cable. Ever since the fire, there's a lot of stuff I miss. I don't have the Disney Channel anymore, so I have to get Disney Plus to watch certain shows. I'm gonna attempt to find Amphibia, the TV DVD, so I can at least review that. And the Owl House, too. Alright, Alright, I hope everyone, stay safe.